What's up, guys? It's your boy Fix It Daniel, and today we are back on the escape. We got to fix the EGR. It's actually the light had came back on. We did a video on it, but now the light came back on. So now we need to dig in a little more deeper to figuring out what is the problem. So let's hope we fix it, and let's get into it. So guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have not checked out my stuff, please go down, like and subscribe and check it out. Today, we're going to be on the escape. So in the past video, we replaced the EGR valve. You guys really liked that video because I used the special tool, this little, this kind of like claw they call, a wrench claw or whatever, to get that nut off the back. Well, we did replace it and we did fix it, but now we're getting another EGR. The same code we had replacing it. So I think it was a P0400. I think is not, if that was the case, I think it's like an EGR flowing restriction kind of thing or something like that. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it's definitely something dealing with the EGR. But there are other symptoms that can cause the EGR to actually not work. One can be dirty air filter. Two, mass airflow sensor. Dirty airflow filter and mass airflow sensor are kind of hand in hand, but it does say dirty air filter. It does say that the EGR could be dirty, or it could be the intake manifold is dirty. It's clogged up, all the buildup and stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to try and do all three. We're going to clean the EGR valve. We are going to replace we already have the air filter, so that's already been done. So it basically is just two things. It's just the EGR valve being clean, but we're going to also clean the mass airflow sensor since we got a new air filter on there. That could also possibly cause some issues as well. So we'll do that. That's really simple. And then really the main coup de grace is basically taking off the intake manifold, spraying it in there with some carburetor cleaner, get it nice and clean as best as we possibly can, put it back together, get everything back together, and hopefully it'll all work. So, and in the last probably final really issue, if we did all that and it did not work, is the EGR is bad. Because if you get a cheap one or an expensive one and you put it on there, sometimes it can be bad. And we've known this before. You get a part and you go get it and you put it on and it doesn't work, or it's bad off the get-go, or it may work for a couple of days and then boom, it goes back to being bad again. So we're going to take care of all of it, and then at the end, if this light still comes back on, then we're going to go ahead and just order a brand spanking new one, a better quality one, and hopefully that'll take care of the issue. But I'm hoping that this will work. So let us start getting into it. We're going to take off this air box, this cover. As you see, I got a new air filter already. We already got a new air filter, so that takes care of that issue. But with the air filter, it still was causing the issue. So it still was causing the check engine light even with this new one. So we know that wasn't all it. So now we gotta take this piece off. There's a little Phillips head nut. You gotta unadjust. It loosens this to get this box off of here. So it's just a little thing under here. Get that loosened just a little bit. Then we're gonna take off the mass airflow sensor harness. Just unclip it, pull, push and pull. Then you have to give it a little bit of assistance because it's stuck. All right, there you go. Then we're gonna loosen this here. Yeah. I'm gonna loosen this here. Then pull this up, pull this off, and then pull this out. Then it gives you access to everything that you need. So, but before we get this off, we're gonna get this nut off of this EGR off in the back. So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to leave it still attached to the actual intake manifold, and then make it easier to get it off later. So we're going to disconnect this, let it go off to the side. Excuse for the dogs. All right. So now we're going to try and get this off. So this is the, if you guys have not seen my other video, This is the actual crow's foot. They call it a crow's foot or something like that. I believe it is a 1 1/16, 16th. And then that's the marking that I got from it. Some people were asking me where I got this from. I got this from a site. I think I still have the link in the comments of when the guy asked me and I sent it to him. So because people were trying to look for this, I had to do a lot of research to find this, and I ended up finding it. I can't remember where I got it from. I want to say either I got it from eBay, Amazon, or some other third-party site. It's been a while and I can't remember where I got it from. But this is a 1 1/16. I do know that. It is a 1 1/16 crow's foot. This is the only thing I could find that would actually get this off in the car. So let's get it off. This thing's still fickle. This thing's so fickle trying to get this on here. Alright. And we're gonna flip it. The other way. Get it on there first and then figure out where there we go. Alright, it's off. So now that that's off, we're going to leave this on this and then we'll just take it off with it, and then we'll get it off a little easier in there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go take everything off here. So we'll just start unplugging stuff, really and honestly. So we'll like start with the throttle body. Take that off. We can take this piece off here from the throttle body. Maybe we'll even clean the throttle body while we're in there, since we're in there. Alright. Alrighty. Let me get one more tool. Okay guys, I normally do this, but I forgot to do this. I'm gonna take the battery terminal cables off. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump them out like we always do to clear the any other issues this thing is having. So we'll clear the codes, which is not really that many codes. This is the only code in the whole entire car. But what I'm gonna do is we're just going to give it a good fresh clean anyway, because we're taking the throttle body off, mass airflow sensor, you know, EGR, and that all runs with some kind of a electrical component. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take it off just to make life a little easier. So that's the plan. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump it out. I want these two to touch. So I'm going to do this. Kind of put it over the battery terminal. And then we'll put one here and one there. And then this will clear out all the power and all the capacitors and everything like I always do. And then now we'll get back on this. So we got this air box off. We can kind of sort of put it to the side, but I think I want to try and get this off. So I remember how to get this thing off. Oh, here we go. All right, got that off. Put that on the ground. So we got room. Then we'll go get our pliers. All right, so we get our pliers. Start taking all these off. This one here, oops, just broke it. This one here can just be pulled off right here, so that's off. And then there's one in the back here that's got to come off. So we'll grab our tool. Actually, let's try to get this thing out of the way first. So turn this, squeeze, lift out the way. Then we grab our pliers, squeeze this, get that out the way, pull this off. Alright, that's out the way. Unplug this little plug back here for this piece. Then you have to give it a little oomph. There you go. Pull that off. That's out the way. And then it's just these screws here. So those screws come out. That one's good. We'll take care of that. We'll go get our little tools. We'll be right back. Okay guys, so we're going to take all our bolts off. There are bolts here, 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 and here. And it gets the whole entire intake off. And then we can start cleaning up in there. Maybe we can clean the throttle body, see where that area is, where the EGR is, and see what's clogging up around there. Clean it all up, and we're going to go. So let's get you up higher. I apologize for all this talking outside. Everybody wants to be, it's really nice out today and everybody's outside. So all right, so we got it off. We just gotta get this EGR off. It's not gonna come off like I was hoping that it would. I was hoping that it was just gonna come off pretty easy, but it's not going to let me. So we're gonna go get our tool and get that. Because of the tube, the EGR tube down in the back, it won't let you get it off. So actually, let me get a better one. Get the EGR out. It is a little gummed up in there. That could have been the issue. But we're gonna go ahead and take this intake off. Completely forget. It's been a while since I've done this. I keep forgetting there's another bracket down there that has to get off before you can take the whole entire intake off. And it's right here. This little arm that's connected to it that you just gotta take off. I keep forgetting to do that every time. It's been a while since I take this intake off. So that should free it. Get this off and I'll be right back. I'll explain to you how to get it off. Okay guys, so we got it off. It's been a long time since I had to get this thing off, so I totally forgot about a couple of things. So for one, the reason why I was having a hard time getting it off is because there is a bolt that goes into here. So there's a bolt here that goes right smack in the center, and it's actually this long tool. So that was one that I forgot. And then the second, I forgot this bar. So this bar is down, kind of like goes right here, that bolts in. That actually gets bolted, and that's what holds it down too. So now we got the whole entire intake off. It is a little crumbed up. It's a little dirty. Could be used in a nice good clean. So we're going to do that. So shake this out. We're gonna lay everything across, so we don't want anything to fall in there. So get this bar out of the way. I didn't really need this bar. It was just stuff was holding down, so didn't actually need that bar. Okay, so now we get to the intake part. All this stuff right here. We're gonna try to take all this out and try to clean it and get it all nice and good. So let me go get my tray and we'll start tearing all this off and getting it all nice and clean. So we're going to try to get all this off and clean. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with getting this, this throttle body off. So another, what is it? It's an 8, another 8. So we get this 8 off. Oh, going the right way. I was going the right way. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean this up while we're in there too. It's just harder to do it because you're doing it off the car. So you usually got something holding. But take this off. Last one here. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, it's pretty dirty, but not too bad. It's actually not that bad. But we'll clean it out while we're at it. Off the side. Set this bolt down. And we're gonna try and get. So this looks like it's a tube. Let's see what this is. It looks like some kind of tube. It's definitely gummed up in there. Don't know if we need to take it out, but we'll see what we can do. So we're gonna take this piece off here. not gonna think it's going to. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Look how dirty that is. That could definitely throw off an EGR. Look how dirty that is, y'all. Oh, look how dirty that is. That's all gummed up. That would definitely cause an EGR to probably go bad. So I may have to go to the store to get some more to get that off. For goodness me, that's crazy. So we're gonna go full Monty on this bad boy. All right, now we're gonna get this other piece off here. I'm not for sure we need this, but we're basically just taking this apart so we can get the entire throttle body cleaned out. I mean the manifold cleaned out. So that's right. I feel like they're long, but they're not long. They just take forever to get out of it. Alright. Set this down. I think this might be my purge canister. If I remember that correctly. Alright. Now this thing should be completely cleaned out. Or should be all the components and everything's off of it. So we're going to clean up this area a little bit more better. As much as definitely this is going to get cleaned up for sure. I think that could definitely be our culprit of why our EGR is just not registering, because it's getting clogged up with all this goat stuff. So we're going to go and clean all this stuff out. So let's go do that. Okay guys, so we're going to go ahead and start cleaning this out. So I just want to show you guys one more time. Like, look, this is the tube. So this is what the EGR is bolted to. As you can see, a little ring, and it goes into the EGR. And this tube is what is supposed to go through. But look at all that gunk. Like, it is gunked up. And I think that could be the reason why it's causing an EGR problem. So we're gonna try and bust all this up. See if we can get this out first before we start spraying it. Wow. Look at this. This is completely gummed up, y'all. This is so gnarly. That's horrible. Like, that's completely gummed up, y'all. You know, I even wonder if this tube is even supposed to be collapsed like that. Maybe it's supposed to be, I'm not for sure. But I've never seen one of these before, let alone taking it off this far. So we're going to clean this up as much as we possibly can. This thing's a mess. I if I have to go get some more, I'll go get some more. That's a lot more better, y'all. Okay guys, so we've been cleaning this for a good bit and we got pretty good. Trying to see if this is focused. So you see, I remember how it was all gunked up, so we got it cleaned out, and I've been using my little mini rotary tool, just kind of like cleaning in there and trying to get it all out. So it's actually been working out quite well. Actually works out really good. We got it all nice and cleaned up so that when we put it back in, hopefully this will fix the issue and we get all this gunk buildup all taken care of. So we still got a little bit of cleaning left to go, but we're going to get this all done. Okay guys, so we're back. I truly am sorry. I had to change cameras. Just was not working out with my other one. This is actually my other phone, which I super like because the video quality is like, I could do like 4K on this thing, but it's really quite better. But we're going to use this one because my other one's charging and I don't know how long it's going to take. It's like 36%. So we're just going to use mine when this is at like 100 already. So I'm going to show you guys what we have gotten so far. Okay, so we have cleaned the EGR. As you can see, it's kind of clean in there, and it's clean in here to the best of our ability. As you can see, it's pretty clean, so that's good. Then we cleaned the throttle body, so the throttle body is all nice and clean. As you see, it's pretty clean up in there, you know, as much as we possibly can get clean. That's done. We used our handy Dremel tool that I got from my job for 10 years of service, so that's good. This is pretty clean, as much as we can possibly get it clean. I would have to like stick this in an actual submerging machine and do all that craziness, but we got it clean as the best we could possibly get it. But I think, oh, what else did we clean? We cleaned this little purge cylinder valve-y thing, so we got that clean. And then the last coup de grace, which is soaking right now, which I can go and just pour it out, is this right here. This was definitely gunked up. You see how actually cleaned up it is. So it is definitely looking better. So I use my Dremel tool. I'm trying to get this thing to focus. I'm using my Dremel tool. It was gunked up. Okay guys, so we are going to start with getting this purge valve back into place. Make sure we got it going on the right way. Yeah, that's where we go. Alright, we get our bolts. I think this will definitely fix the EGR problem for sure. Like I said, if this doesn't actually work and the EGR still gives off a code, then it's basically a bad EGR, which means we would have to get another one. But I have a feeling that this may clean it up just a little bit more better to make it work. So yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll find out. It'll let us know if it's going to work or not. So, get that snug. Snug. All right, then what we're going to do is we're going to flip this over. Okay, so So let's get this on this side here where the, stand this back just a little bit. All right, get you guys down so you can see it. Let's give you guys some. All right, so the tube, where is the tube? Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and install this tube. I'm gonna make sure we got it going in the right direction. I don't think it. No, it was going this way. We got it. It's gonna have to be pushed just a little bit. All right, we can see if we can get some oil somewhere where we can try. Here, let me get some oil, and we'll. Engine oil always works. So let's try this again. So I'm gonna stick this in like so. See, engine oil always works. All right, and then we'll get the rest of it with the screws. I believe this one was one, and then I think this one is the other. All right. We'll change it to this. Nice and snug. Everything is golden. Get this tight just a little bit more. All right, good there. Then the last thing we gotta do is gotta put the throttle body back on. We're gonna curve this corner a little bit. Alright. Make sure we got it going all the right way. I believe so. That should be the right way. Yeah, that's the right way. Alright. So we'll start getting these on. I'm gonna start with this corner here. I'm certainly hoping that this is gonna work. Alright, get the other 2 bolts back on. And then get this top one back on. Yeah, this camera is way more better than, as far as like visuals of like videoing. The thing this can go into this camera I'm on right now, which is my personal phone, goes into 4K. So the quality is a lot more crisp than my my other phone, which is a Note 9. This is a Note 20 that I'm on right now, and the video quality is exceptionally way better. I almost wish I was using this one, and this one's pretty cool because I can flip the camera as it's in motion, which that means is that as I'm rolling, I could flip it like how it is right now, and I could flip it right back to myself. on the fly. I don't have to stop and then flip it and then hit record. With my other one, I have to do that. Where this one, I can literally, if I want to flip it back to myself, I can flip it back to myself, and then we'd be good. So this is done. So now what we gotta do is get everything back into the car. So actually, I want to try and see if I can, before we do that, I really want to try and see if I can get this EGR plugged back in here, because I want to get a nice good seal. I want to make sure everything's going to fit and up to and work. I think it'll be okay if I do it that way, so I don't have to fight with trying to get it back in. So let me get the screws for that. Let me get the screws real quick. Oh, forgot the gasket. Hold on a second. Make my life a little easier. All right. So I don't have to fumble with it later, hopefully. All right. So we're gonna get this bolt started. Get a couple of threads. All right. Now we will grab our wrench. I'm just going to tighten this up. This EGR's bolts, by the way, what I'm using is I'm using a 532. So, and the reason why I'm trying to put this EGR on outside the car instead of inside the car is that I might be able to get a nice better torque on it. And I wish I could do the same thing for the actual tube, but you could only give it so much, you know what I mean? Plus this bolt sometimes does not go in quite well, and I feel like I get better oomph out here if I do it, so that's why I'm doing it. There we go. All right. All right, now let's get this in the car. Okay guys, so we're gonna get this taken care of. Everything's going back in. So let's get this going. First, oh actually, hold on a second. I almost forgot something. No, actually, you know what? We're good. We're good. So we gotta get this up under, get this bracket down. Alright. Make sure everything fits nice and good. Yep, that's looking good. Alright, we are looking good, I think. Oh, not exactly. Alright, hold on a sec. Something's in the way. No idea. It's in there though. All right, let's get that bolt. Let's get this plate piece bolted up. It's not raining or anything. let's something is holding that up. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe just because it's not cinched down. Let's go ahead and cinch those down. Let's go ahead and cinch those down. I think that might save us some abilities here. So we're gonna cinch this down with this middle one here. Get this one going first. I believe once we get these all cinched down, I think it'll be a lot more better. Good thing I noticed that it's upside down. We'll take care of that. Wrong side, my bad. I should have realized it. I thought the harness was on this side and it's actually on this side. No big deal, we can take it and flip it. Good thing we noticed that. Not a big deal. Okay, so you're not going in there. Now you're in. There we go. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Alright, now we're gonna cinch these. Okay guys, so we're gonna get this all done and all bolted up. Everything get all nice together. We're gonna do this through time-lapse mode. So let's get to it. Okay guys, we got pretty much everything buttoned up, plugged back in. I just need to put that clamp back on. I need to put the air box back on, clean the mass airflow sensor, bolted, mounted, get this back on, put the battery cables back on, start it up, should be golden. So let us get this mass airflow sensor clean real quick. So just right here, so right in here is the mass airflow sensor. We could just take it off and just slide it out, but I'm gonna just clean it while it's in it. Here's our mass airflow sensor cleaner. So I'm just gonna just spray right into the box. Let that dry. All right, I think we got it. Pretty clean. All right, we're gonna put it back on. This. battery back on. We should be good to go. Remount the battery, put the rare cables. Remount the battery. Okay, that's really not loose. Negative. And here we go. All right, and we are good to go. Now, go get the key, start the car. All right, guys, I'm gonna go in and start the car, and hopefully everything works. Sounds pretty good, huh? Sounds really good. Now we're gonna let this run and warm up the temperature because we want everything to kind of like learn its habits. So at idle, it can learn everything before you actually take it for a spin. So it'll heat up, get the EGR working, get everything working, because everything is clean. So the EGR is clean, the throttle body's clean, the mass airflow sensor's clean, the PCV valve's clean, and the intake is clean the best that we can get it. And we actually cleaned the inside of the intake's EGR tube, got that gumness all out, cleaned out. Hopefully it should work. Okay guys, so we are all done. The car is working great. Sorry for the dogs, but everything is working really good. Just took it for a spin. Everything is fine. No check engine light for right now. We'll drive it a little bit more to see if there is any more lights, but we're all good. Everything is good to go. But guys, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have not checked out my stuff, please go down, like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at FixItDaniel, and I greatly appreciate it. But guys, I hope that this worked out for you guys. Please give me a shout out in the comments if it has worked out for you and helped you out. With all being said, thank you guys so much. You guys have a good and blessed day, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next fix. Until then, peace.